It's just like being struck by lightning. It's just bad luck what's happened to him.
At the time, we didn't even really grasp how significant the diagnosis was going to be like for his life.
When you have a child with complex needs, people don't understand that it is every minute of every day.
Rudy's diagnosis totally changed how we saw his future.
Every day in the UK, families of seriously ill or disabled children and young people face the harsh realities of an overstretched healthcare system. From the high cost of specialist treatments to the long waiting times for essential services, the barriers are many and the consequences for their child's health can be devastating.
He had no issues and he was walking, talking. Then at 18 months he had a massive seizure causing catastrophic brain damage. So now he's in a wheelchair, we've lost speech, lost walking capability, can't sit up, things like that. There's been a lot of gaps in services, both in getting them and then the gaps in between. Everything has to go through systems. It's just that the day-to-day living with him is much, much harder, and it's only going to get harder the bigger he gets, the less space we have, the larger his equipment gets. He's entitled to physio and OT. He hasn't had that since October last year. All of his capabilities are going backwards because he's not getting this regularly.
For more than 30 years, Tree of Hope has actively helped families to access the healthcare that their child needs, breaking through barriers and partnering with the families to fundraise for vital treatments, therapies and equipment.
Tree of Hope gives you the platform to broaden people's horizon in regards to like rare diseases, and then also it's helpful and supportive to have kind of someone on your shoulder that you can kind of like lean back on when you need a bit more support. It's kind of like having a friend.
We wouldn't know where to have begun with our fundraising journey. It's given us and me something that I don't need to worry about because Tree of Hope looks after the finances for us.
If it wasn't for Tree of Hope, we wouldn't have made anywhere near the progress we've had towards our goal. They also check in on us, make sure everything is okay, offer support for fundraising events, and just the whole package is there when and if we need it, which is really helpful.
But we know there are many more families who could benefit from our support. That's why over the next 3 years, through our new strategy, Bridging the Gap, we are on a mission to expand our reach, make it easier for families to get funding and build stronger partnerships so that more children and families can get the healthcare they need to thrive. With your support, we can help bridge the gap in services, building a world where every child can fulfil their full potential.
Zion is my world really, he's everything. You know, in the few years that he's been here, he's gotten over so many different challenges. I'm just ready for him to kind of get over the next step now.
He is this light that we didn't know we needed, the most beautiful soul, and he means the world to us.